Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube Gaming Community. I'm your host, Trouble835. So, I'm hoping by beginning of next week, we start rolling the new way I've talked about doing the community. I'm getting this video done real early today because I want to send a lot of messages out to different people in the community because I have different questions I'd like them to answer. And if you don't get a message from me right away, don't worry. Some of the questions I'm going to send out to everybody. I mean, my goal would ultimately be, what excites me would be to get everybody at some point in a YouTube gaming community in a video at some point from the community. So that's what excites me of getting, because to me, I think it's much better for people to see you in the video than for me to talk about you. It's much more effective for people to go check out your channel and know who other people are in the community. So let's get to the topic of the day, which is actually from Max Sterling, aka you may know him as Controller Throwers, and his question to me was from his video which he sent me, Retro Game Scarcity IMO. Basically that is the YouTube gaming community responsible for retro game prices going up and the scarcity of retro games? And the answer to that question is simply yes. Now, I go way back when I first started watching YouTube videos about gaming, back when, you know, it was just like Happy Council Gamer and Luke Morris 1 and GameStray 1 and stuff like that, Pete Dorr, Finn Gamer. And I remember watching it, and at that point I did what a lot of people I think did back then. That was simply, you wanted a new system, so you would sell off all your old games to get the new system or games for that new system, and you would never keep any of the old stuff. And watching those YouTube videos made me realize how much I loved the old stuff and how much I wanted those old games I had memories to. And I think it led me, like a lot of people, to go out and collect those old games or those old systems that they had fond memories of. Because if you're just gaming the new stuff, you can get discouraged. I think it's better to have both the new stuff and the old stuff. You can sit back that day and go, you know, I don't want to play anything new. You know, I want to go back and play that Ninja Gaiden game, or I want to go back and play Zombie Ate My Neighbors, or whatever game it may be. Now let's get to the bad thing that YouTube's caused from all this. Now, the game prices were going to go up as more people went out and got retro games. And not only just that, let's be honest, YouTube was also spurred the fact of video game merchandise sales going up. Because to be honest, before this point here, video game merchandise sales were like not very good. And now, you know, they've taken off. That not only are video game fans buying the video games, but they're also buying merchandise, which was just not a very big thing before YouTube came around. You know, so, you know, YouTube has affected a lot of things, not just the video games themselves, but the merchandise and the collectibles and all that stuff. Now, let's get to the bad side of this that I want to talk about. YouTube has also caused the emergence of the reseller. That person that people hate, those people that you go to a garage sale or a thrift shop or a retro store and they walk in the door and they just want to buy every retro game there is. They know they can make money off of it. They buy it and they want to resell it on eBay or GameGavel or any other place they can sell it online and make a profit off of it. This has to do with popularity. Anything, I saw this in the 90s with comic books. When comic books took off, you know, resellers are all over the place. Buying a comic book, the price of the comic book would rise really quick. They'd resell it for a profit. Baseball cards the same way, right? This is no different. When something gets popular and people think they can make money off of it, these people don't care about the history. These people don't care about the memories tied to that game. They only care about, that game is worth money, it's worth more than they're selling it for, I'm going to buy it and turn around and make a profit. Or I'm going to buy that game now that's really popular, and I know in a couple of years, that game's going to be worth more, and I can resell it for money. And unfortunately, that's the bad side of YouTube when it comes to this. But overall, it is a good thing, to be honest, that, you know, more people are aware of the retro games and more people want to get them. I mean, it's a good thing for people to go back and look at the past. Anything from a comic book, you know, to movies, to video games. It's always good to look at the history of something. So it's not all bad. I know he brought up a point about, you know, about retro games and how a lot of people go for the new stuff. Well, to be honest with you, a lot of people play the new stuff because they think they're gonna get attention for it. But so, if you guys are interested, leave your comment below what you think. Do you think YouTube's responsible for the rise of retro game prices? Or what effects in general do you think YouTube has had anything involved for video game related? Like, let's be honest here, Call of Duty would not be as big as it is if it was for YouTube. Minecraft would have not have blown up if it weren't for YouTube. Certain games that look really good on video do incredibly well selling because people see that video, they go, wow, that game looks fun and I want to get it. So, love to hear your guys' comments, or leave your comments or video response to his video also. So, the next video that someone had sent me to talk about was JaMesBurnt, and it is Myth Monday 1, Anvils, Running, and TNT. So, the point of Myth Monday 1 is they take Minecraft myths and they test them. In a way, kind of like Mythbusters. They prove whether the myth is busted or whether it's true. And he's also, in this video, also is Kevlar123 and MasterDigger666 from YouTube. So if you want to watch this video or any of the other people who are involved, go to the video. The links are below in that video. Really fun video to see some of these things like, you know, if you drop anvils a different way, like in water or whatever, what drops faster. They just do a bunch of cool little things and test them out. So the next one is from Dumbis. And it is SteamZilla, Evoland, Indie RPG Full Playthrough Part 1 with Duhmez. So if you've never seen Evoland, it is basically, I almost would call it like Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo. That's what it looks like. It looks old school, but with better graphics. And some minor gameplay mechanics to get rid of some of the stuff that was not exactly great about the older Super Nintendo RPGs. So if you're interested, check out the video. The next one, well, next two videos are actually subscriber specials. The first one is from Chimney Swift 11, or actually Chimney Swift 11. I don't know why I said 11. The 1 million subscriber special, World War II Power Glove live action short film. This is just an awesome live action short film where it's World War II, where these two soldiers are in a fight with soldiers across the way, both behind obviously entrenchments. And they happen to find a power glove, and the dude puts it on, and to see, I wish my power glove could do what this could. It's really cool. You ought to watch it. And the next subscriber special is none other than Alphamegasin. It is 80,000 subscriber special / Q&A / channel update. Randomness. And basically, he thanks everybody for hitting 80,000 subscribers. He's one of those guys, you know, when he first started YouTube, God, I can't remember what video I shouted out so long ago. When he first started on YouTube, and through his whole time on YouTube, you could tell in the video that he is being himself. That everything about him fits who he is. That whatever image you have of him, that's in the video. That he is who he is. And a lot of guys don't do that. A lot of guys who watch your video go, wow, that's really not him. You know, in his case, he's always been himself. And, you know, he's always had, honestly, no matter whether you like when he rants or not, he's always had passion about what he does. And I've always enjoyed watching his channel. And actually, for his Q&A questions, if people want to ask him, actually, since he loves comic books, I actually asked him about what he felt about the new 52 Batman. But anyway, so you should go check it out. Really, honestly, I did like the video because he honestly, you know, went out of his way to thank everybody over and over again how much they meant to him. And go check it out. And the next one is from ElectronicBlaze. This is a younger person in our gaming community. And basically, it's a Minecraft Let's Play episode 2 extra long. If you want to see someone just at the beginning of building stuff in their Minecraft game, definitely go check out his video. Now, this next video is a really cool video because you don't always run across these types of videos on YouTube. And it is from Moment1, explanation of Capcom Arcade CPS2 hardware. So if you want to know what one of the Capcom hardwares from the arcade age was like, check out this video. He goes into really in-depth detail of how the thing works, everything about it. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, there you go. And the next video is from GeekerDays, Sonic the Hedgehog Team Chaotix set review. If you want to see what the Sonic the Hedgehog Team Chaotix toy set looks like, check it out. They look very detailed. The next one is from ItzHotsauce, raging on Gears of War Judgment 1. Basically, he's playing, you know, Gears of War Judgment online and basically rages while he's playing the game. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check out his video. And I had to put this video in to go down memory lane. This, again, one of my fond memories of the PlayStation 1 is from TGApuleius, It is PlayStation Underground, Volume 1, Issue 1, Disc 1, 1997. If you remember getting the PlayStation Underground and the disc of it, and all the interviews and all the demos and commercials in it, then you really want to check out the video. It really brought me through memory lane. And the next video is a return of someone who's been off YouTube for 5 months now, and that is none other than DinkyDana. A few video game items I picked up. He picked up a Super Meatball, a big Super Meatball, like statue-like thing. He picked up a cookie jar, a Portal cookie jar, if you like that. A lot of quick little pickups that he picked up. And the last video ties into that because it's a question people ask DinkyDana, and that's Vintage Video Game Geek. Retro Rejects podcast. Ugh. Man, why can't I say it? It's like a tongue twister. Retro Rejects podcast announcement with himself and NES Complex, which led to questions to DinkyDana about simply in his video about, and in this video, what happened to Hit Reset Radio podcast? That's the question I've asked. People asked DinkyDana in this video, his video, and he basically, said he didn't know, or, he doesn't want to, he didn't want to say anything bad about anybody, like I knew he wouldn't, and so I'm going to have to send Vintage Video Game Geek a message, because what happened to Hit Reset Radio? So, that's it all, guys, for today. I just want to get this video out there with videos for you guys to check out, and I got a lot of messages to send out, so I will talk to you guys. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's live stream, so I will see you guys then.